Hey, this is Erica from Ever Educating, and this channel is teaching tips, tools, ideas, and resources for new college instructors. The new semester is here, and so I have 3 new icebreakers to share. I have a whole playlist of icebreakers that I'll link below, whether you're teaching in person, face-to-face, or fully online, or hybrid. I have icebreakers for all those types of courses. But today, I wanted to talk about 3 icebreakers that are focused on the course content. So these are good potentially for later on if they're seniors later on in the major, but some can work as well for freshmen too. So to begin, no tech needed. So this one I'm just gonna call statements, right? And in this case, the way it works is you write down on an index card just different statements tied to your course concept. So this can be maybe beliefs about your course topic, or it might be like facts about aspects of your course content. It really maybe scenarios related to your course content, examples from real life, etc. Right? So you have like on an index card just a statement tied to your course, and you have a number of these, maybe 10 or 20, and you mix them up and you pass one to a pair of students throughout the course. Right? So maybe you have 30 students, so you need 15 of these statements. And so you hand out, hey, here's yours, here's yours, here's yours. Everybody has a different card with a different statement. And so you give them time to talk with their partner, hey, introduce yourselves to each other, talk a little bit about yourselves, and then discuss this statement. What are your thoughts on it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you remember this happening if it's a real world situation? So basically discuss for a few minutes this statement, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and have a whole class discussion. Well, you'll read off your statement on your card and you'll share the thoughts that you had about it, and then we'll open up to a discussion with the whole class as well. So kind of like a think, pair, share, but in this case, it's a pair share would be one approach to an icebreaker. This way, they at least have like one buddy that they're making in the course if they don't know anybody yet. And again, you can start getting their thoughts, their beliefs, their knowledge of your course content. So statements is one potential way of ice-breaking in your course. Now the next 2 involve using tech. So potentially you might do a shared word cloud activity. There are free word cloud generators out there. One potential one might be Mentimeter, which I've talked about before, where it has different types of interactives that you can do with students. The free version is quite limited, but you can at least do potentially one word cloud that you exit out and enter to do new things. Or I believe the free version lets you do 2 cards, so maybe 2 word clouds for this icebreaker. But again, in this case, it's also about your course. Hey, when I say this, maybe that's a specific theme for your course, or it's a specific concept from your course. When I say this, what's the first thought you have, the first word you think of in relation to it? Type that out in your phone, submit it, and it's gonna make a word cloud. And so that you can see, like, okay, a lot of you tied this theme to this word. Or you might have a question like, what is your biggest worry about this course? And then again, most of you are worried about the exams. Most of you are worried about the amount of reading. Most of you are worried about X, Y, right? So basically having, again, a collaborative word cloud where you get a sense of how students feel, what their thoughts are related to your course or your course concepts. So Mentimeter is one option. I'll link below videos about that. But again, there's tons of free word cloud generators. You might just research and find one that works better, that gives you more opportunities to have multiple word clouds during this icebreaker activity. And then the last one is Jeopardy. So I recommend doing this if you're probably in one of the more advanced courses in, let's say, your major. You might have, okay, well, you're seniors in this physics course, so you should have basic knowledge about certain course concepts. So day 1, we're gonna play Jeopardy. And so you can create an online Jeopardy game. There are templates of this online too, where we're gonna see how much you know about basic stuff that you should already know before this course begins. So you can do this in teams, all right? So there's gonna be 4 teams for this Jeopardy game, and you're gonna have 1 rep at a time who's playing. So basically getting a sense of their knowledge of your course content, but also it could be, a group game, right? You can discuss with each other, and then your one rep for that time introduces themselves. Hey, I'm Michael, and we think the answer is whatever it is they think the answer is. So that gives them, again, time to converse with their partners. At this point, they might know some of them if they're later on, if they're seniors in your major. But nonetheless, it's a way of doing kind of small group games, ice-breaking, but also for you, they should know about this category, and they only got one question right. That tells me I want to make sure I give them resources because they need to know this in order to succeed in weeks 4 and 5. Okay, so 3 different types of approaches here. Again, lo-fi, just having index cards. You might have something that, again, is collaborative in nature, like a word cloud, and then a Jeopardy game. And again, there are free templates of this where you just kind of fill in the questions and answers. I'll link one below. That can be fun too. So I hope you have an amazing semester. And again, I'll link below all my other icebreaker videos in a playlist in case you're looking for more ideas too. I'll see you next time with a new video. Click like if you found this one helpful, and subscribe if you haven't yet and you don't want to miss out on new tips, advice, tools, ethics tutorials for college instructors.